Remember, it's a huge mistake to try to be like everyone else. If there's nothing different or remarkable about you, you'll be overlooked and forgotten. Your challenge this month is to define and embody your personal brand, to not only understand but become conscious and strategic about who you are, how you're different, and the impact you have on everyone around you. Let me ask you a question. If someone hears your name, what do they think about, feel, or picture in their mind's eye? Answering this question can involve a lot of creativity and soul searching, since it's hard to see yourself and embrace what makes you different. Oftentimes, what makes you different is something you've struggled with or feel self-conscious about, something that's hidden below the surface and hard to recognize, like the sadness in Leonard Cohen's music. The more you get out there and the longer you're in business, the more you'll understand why people buy from you as opposed to everyone else, and what aspects of your personality, image, and story strike the loudest chord. Each week this month, I recommend focusing on one key element of your personal brand. Download the action plan and challenge tracker to guide and monitor your progress. The following are my suggestions, but feel free to do these exercises in the order that works best for you. In week 1, dedicate yourself to your core values. Remind yourself of your top 3 values each morning when you wake up, so they're present with you throughout the day. Practice making decisions from a value-centric place. Evaluate every new opportunity and challenge in your business through the filter of these values. Then look at the choices you've already made from the perspective of these values and notice anything that's inconsistent or out of alignment. Personal and business branding is all about creating a consistent, congruent, and cohesive message that comes across in the look, feel, and content of all your materials. Everything you put out represents who you are and what you care about. The first step is getting clear on your core values and how these values shape the decisions you make in your business. In week 2, focus on embodying the first 3 words in your 6-word standard that relate to how you show up in the world and the qualities you represent. Pause throughout the day to ask yourself, am I being present, inspired, and expressed? Or whatever your 3 words are. If you want to become the #1 authority in your field, live your message, and model your work in your everyday life, you have to be in command of your own energy, which means maintaining these qualities regardless of what's going on around you. Even if I'm having a bad day or a bad month, I stay present, inspired, and expressed. I don't let life throw me off course from who I want to be. In week 3, move your focus to the next 3 words in your 6-word standard that relate to how you interact with others. Just like you did in week 2, pause throughout the day to ask yourself, am I coming across as vibrant, engaged, and empowering in my interactions? Of course, you'll want to add your words in here. Your personal brand reputation is dependent on the relationships and emotional connection you create with your audience and the people in your life. This week is about becoming more conscious and strategic about how you show up in your interactions, whether they're in person, online, or via phone or email, so you can really impact people in the way you want. Even if I'm working with a difficult client or speaking to someone with a customer service issue, I consciously make the effort to stay vibrant, engaged, and empowering. It's important to me that people come away from any interaction with me with a consistent, positive feeling or experience. Finally, in week 4, after you've mastered the internal qualities that define how you make decisions, how you show up in the world, and how you interact with others, let's turn your attention to your physical appearance. This week, focus on looking like your personal brand, making the style and wardrobe choices that reflect who you are, in addition to making you approachable and memorable. Don't worry about remembering all of these things. You have the action plan as a reference, plus I'll be emailing you as we go to remind you of what you should be focusing on each week. Our goal this month is for you to get so dialed into who you are, what's important to you, how you're different, and how you want to show up in the world, so you'll consistently reflect these qualities and attributes. Your personal brand will become an extension of you. When you become conscious of yourself and feel like you're in full control of your energy and appearance, you'll be able to effortlessly maintain a consistent impression and experience of yourself in how you show up and in everything you do. When your ideal client encounters you, they'll feel that instantaneous flash of recognition, intrigue, and connection that makes them want to get to know you better, to hear more, to think, you've got something for me, or you're the person I've been looking for. Once you've defined and stepped into your personal brand, you can build any business you want around yourself and have it feel aligned, trustworthy, and congruent with who you are. Now go out there and live your message.